Welcome to Drunk Tech Support. Halloween edition.
Yay, scary. Hey, Rich, guess what I am?
What are you?
I'm an off-duty New England cop.
I like the Bruins get up.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, guy.
Yeah, guy.
The Bruins are actually playing right now. I'm missing it to be here.
Oh, that means Drizzle won't be here.
Probably not. There's a bunch of hockey games on right now. I don't even know who he roots for. I know it's not the Bruins, but
No.
it's probably the Penguins based on where he lives. We should ask him one day.
I'm going to I'm gonna message him right now.
Well, there you go. I'm surprised I'm here tonight. I was down and out most of my day because I got the COVID booster and my flu shot all at once.
That's yeah.
It was
Surprised
a
you
bad
didn't
idea.
die.
Bad idea. I don't recommend it. 2 out of 10. Don't recommend.
2 out of 10. You're gonna leave him like a Yelp review?
Yeah. Walgreens.
Would not recommend.
Would not
getting your
recommend.
vaccine.
Oh man.
So, Rich, I got something replaced, and I forgot to do this like months ago.
Oh God. I told you.
Bitches! Bitches! You know I love you. Now you're gonna die. Now you're gonna die. Now you're gonna die. I got my my 40-year-old keyboard, dude. I bought a new one, a new old one.
You know, I told myself when you finally got it working and you would bring it on the show that I was just gonna like disconnect.
You're gonna what?
Disconnect.
Just drop out.
Just all right, guys. I'm out.
Oh, I could be playing like wait. Spooky Halloween
like
music.
Spooky Halloween music. I like it.
We have no Halloween topics or anything. This has been a really bad week.
We actually tried to get some, but it's hard to find, and neither one of us had enough time to really sit down and do it. I mean, there's some scary Twitter news and some scary meta news, but not Halloween scary. More like scary for them.
Oh, is there? Can we remember to play topic clips this week?
I will try my best.
Okay. So, hey, Rich, guess what?
Hey, what?
My entire wardrobe was stolen.
Jesus.
Glad you find that
I
funny.
don't find it funny, but the way you say it is hilarious.
So, I like to wait until the absolute last pair of underwear in my drawer before I do laundry. So, it's like once every month and a half.
Yeah.
I'll go down and do all my laundry in the secure building I live in.
Mm-hmm.
And so I brought all my laundry down. I washed them. I switched them. I dried them. I had a timer so I know when to go get them. And they're gone.
Just gone.
Someone just stole my fucking laundry. All the funny shirts I had. Like my Cradle of Filth.
It's funny because
Miku,
last week you were making fun of my shirts and the lack of shirts that I had.
I know. I got so mad I deleted your shirt thing because I don't even want to talk about it. It's like karma for me making fun of you for not having shirts.
Yeah.
I now have no shirts. Oh, I got my Bruins shirts that I bought, ironically.
Yeah. Well.
But my pants, they stole my pants, my socks, my underwear. Like 20 of my shirts. My drawers are literally empty. All I have are like the shirts that are old that I didn't want to wear. I have like a couple shirts.
You know, when you told me this, my mind immediately went to that scene in Fight Club, and then you mentioned that scene, and it made me laugh.
I'm running around. Yeah, I'm running around my friend Joey, and I'm like, who steals laundry? The only time I've ever seen or known about that happening was in Fight Club.
Yeah.
When she steals the laundry to go sell it.
Yeah.
And I should have known because when I went down to switch my laundry, somebody was drying laundry, and I saw a Market Basket shopping cart, like the hand.
And you can't trust anyone that
basket.
shops at Market Basket.
Yeah, well, that's where all the crackheads hang out in front of Market Basket.
Right.
and I knew they were stolen because somebody else was drying their clothes, and those were gone too. And they took my laundry basket too.
Jesus Christ!
Like, right on my belly. So I'm like, great. All that money I spent, because I told you in previous episode, I'm starting to like buy band shirts and stuff. Like I want to like get shirts. They're all gone. All of them.
It's so messed up.
So they have cameras in the laundry room. God knows if they actually work.
It's probably like one of those ones you buy at Radio Shack that are like make believe. They're not real cameras.
There's a wire coming off it, so it.
Well, yeah, but there's a wire that comes off of the fake ones too to make you really think.
Yeah. It's just got the battery in it, so that makes that red light.
Yes, exactly.
As a deterrent. Fuck off.
If I remember right, it was just a 9-volt.
So no, it's a legit one. It's got IR lights and everything on it that are like, like the IR lights burn after time.
Yeah.
For some reason. So for the past 2 days, I've been calling my apartment complex like 6 times. I've left 2 messages. And they've not gotten back to me. I'm like, I want to see on camera who fucking stole my stuff. And you have the audacity. When I'm telling you about this, you're like, oh, well, I like to think on the bright side that somebody maybe really needed.
Yeah.
Your fucking like your meme T-shirts.
I wasn't like trying to be a dick. I was just saying like, instead of being angry, just be like, all right, well, maybe they really need it.
If you knew, it wasn't like a couple shirts, dude. It was like
your whole wardrobe. Yeah.
It was like an entire. I say wardrobe, like I wear fancy stuff. It's like Hot Topic T-shirts and like socks I buy at Walmart, and my laundry basket. So like it's like a full size laundry basket, but it was like filled like way past the top.
Yeah.
I had to like put my arm over it to stop shit from falling out as I'm bringing it down. That's how much clothes it was.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, should we? We should start let's start a GoFundMe. Get Jay's wardrobe back.
Yeah. We could do that.
Fuck my life. So I'm not in the spooky mood tonight, Rich.
Yeah.
I wish I should have drank tonight. I was like, I should have got a lot of beer and filled this thing up with beer and just had the candle in it, and then tried to burn my face and drink the beer somehow. I could put a silly straw in it, I guess.
Yeah. Or just wait till it goes down below the drink and then drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've decided I'm moving, Rich. So pretty soon you'll be able to see. So you hear? Fuck you.
So I hear.
So pretty soon I will, and this isn't a joke this time. I'm moving to where Rich is.
Of where you live.
How are we going to record episodes if we're in the same room? Are we going to do dual screens, or are we going to put
I haven't thought that far
camera
ahead.
back? Are we going to go to like a single microphone setup?
These are logistics we'll have to figure out. Shut up, Siri. These are logistics we'll have to figure out later.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we won't think about it till right before we go live.
Right.
It's gonna be a whole slew of new problems. The other thing that made me decide to move is people keep dying in this building.
Yeah, that's scary.
I know it's like there's a lot of old people here, but I've talked about people that died. When I first moved in, somebody had hung themselves in one of the apartments, and now I've been here about 4 years. The guy upstairs has died. The woman below me has died. The guy that lives to the left of me has died, and the person to the left of him has died. And just the other day, the right side of my apartment, the cops were here because somebody had croaked in their fucking apartment.
It's unreal.
So I'm next, man. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I've been here too long.
You're gonna be like the next Final Destination, like that's gonna be coming for you because you escaped.
Yes. I'm gonna be driving behind, driving behind a truck, like transporting tree stumps.
Apparently, our Twitch is working again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Doesn't look like Twitter is, but because somebody just told me they were watching it on Twitch. So.
Oh, can people chat from Twitch?
Yeah, but we'll see it here, but it won't show up in that Facebook post, so you'll bitch about it the whole time. But.
Of course. Oh, cool. I can just share. I can just share. I didn't know this. Facebook keeps changing stuff. like I just it just popped up and showed like a link to our live on Facebook.
Yeah.
But it's not one you posted. It's just showing that we're live on Facebook right now.
Yeah, because I'm
And
streaming.
I can just click. I can just click share.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Wow. Wow. Whatever. Dude, I'm so fucking stressed. I was gonna do like a fun Halloween episode, but I'm like the wet blanket this time. I'm like.
Yeah, I think the last time we tried to do a Halloween show, it was me that was the wet blanket. But although I think we've done. I didn't even attempt to dress up or anything, but you know.
That was the one with Kai, and I don't think we did one since.
No, I don't think so either.
This might be our first one back.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's apropos.
I got props.
Yeah, Rich ran and grabbed props.
I think I'm gonna put your face on this voodoo doll.
Why is it pointing to the crotch? Like, what's going on there?
It's just telling you the white pins are good luck and the black pins are bad luck. So, you know.
Oh, okay. You gotta just pin it full of white pins, right, Rich?
Right.
You're colorblind, so you can't even tell. Rich, I'm like, hey, Rich, make the episode 156 title in orange. And he's like, all right,
is that orange?
It's green. He made it green. I'm like, and this fucker is like my barrier between the aesthetics of our show. I'm like, hey, Rich, I think we should change the way our layout looks. You're like, really? I like it the way it is. What do you like? Rich is like got the eye for like aesthetics and crap like that. No,
just because I can't see colors doesn't mean I don't know what things look like. I just might not see the right colors.
Ugh. How do you even paint? All the paintings you used to make seem like
because the bottles say the color that they are.
Yeah, but your mind can't. I guess you know if grass is green. I guess you'll use green. Okay, fine. You're not like stupid, right?
Not stupid, just colorblind. Totally different.
Is this the color of grass? It says blue.
Oh my goodness.
So, what do we? Thank you, Shaq Anatomy. I'm accepting donations. We're starting a GoFundMe for Jay.
You know, drunktechsport.com, you can buy yourself a new t-shirt.
Oh, good. Good, Rich. I'm just going to wear our merch. It's job interviews. Shit.
I did get my hoodie in the other day. I bought a hoodie. I was going to
say, where is it? Whip it out, Rich.
It's downstairs. I didn't think to get it.
It wouldn't make sense for you to have
Wouldn't make sense to have it on the show.
Oh, my God.
I was worried about the voodoo doll. I forgot about the hoodie.
Apparently, the sizes are in Asian sizes, so you probably want to double the size that you actually need.
I wouldn't say double it, but like go up one size, because I'm definitely a 4X, and I got a 4X, and it was like skin tight. Like I could get it on, but it was tight. So
you should still rock it.
And I don't know about you, but hoodies need to be loose and comfortable.
Yeah.
So.
No. Yeah.
But it does look really good.
You like my stash?
I'm not sure. Like, part of me is like,
he looks like a cop. Bieber.
Part of me thinks you look like a cop, and then part of me thinks you're looking like a 70s porn star. Or maybe you're a cop that it does porn on the side.
No, I'm just a porn star, but I play a cop in the porn.
Oh!
I actually, so like, the black and blue's gone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got rid of it. So...
You still got the Zorg thing going on, though.
The what?
The Zorg thing going on.
Oh, yeah, I'm still growing it out as far as I can tolerate it. But,
you gotta get one of those, like, plastic things for the other side of your head.
Yeah, I was thinking just the plastic shell for the side of my head.
Oh, man.
That movie's awesome.
It really is.
So I dyed everything, like, light brown, because, I don't know if you noticed, my stash comes in, like, reddish. I don't know why, but my facial hair comes in, like, kind of red. And then my hair's black, and my eyebrows are dirty blonde, so, like, nothing matched. So I just did it, like, light brown all around, so it looks, like, natural.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. It's just a different look.
Thank you.
You know. So.
I'm doing keto again, so this is like a not having the beard to hide the fortunes.
The fortunes
It's like inspiration to like keep losing weight.
Yeah.
I can't hide anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I'm gonna. Should I change our logos every time I like change the way I look? Because you have like had the same look since we started the pod.
Pretty much.
And I've like every week I have like a different hair color, hairstyle. Like,
man.
we should make an animated GIF where your picture's static but mine just
and yours
flashes
changes.
through, like,
yes.
Yeah, it just keeps changing every look I've ever had.
That'd be great.
Oh my god, we got to do that.
Oh man. Yeah. So
I'm downsizing because I gotta move. There's still a treadmill downstairs. I haven't dragged it upstairs yet.
Seriously?
I submitted a...
Someone's gonna jack it.
Who's gonna steal it? It weighs like 400 pounds. That's the thing I always worry about, people stealing Amazon, because they put it in the mailroom and the mailroom's not locked. Amazon can't get into the building, so they just leave it in the mailroom. So I'm always like paranoid that my shit's gonna get stolen. But no, I should have been worrying about my laundry. God.
Apparently.
Fucking damn it. There's this place, Manchester sucks so bad, dude. It's just like, it's like meth head city.
Yeah.
People going around stealing catalytic converters and shit.
It was going downhill when I lived there 17 years ago, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. And people are like, it's always been that bad. I'm like, no,
it wasn't.
Me and my goth friends could walk around Manchester at 2 o'clock in the morning with foam swords, wearing trench coats and shit, and not to worry about getting shot or like beat up.
Yeah.
It is not like it used to be, man. The homeless population and the drug
problems. For a while there, we had a thing where we would go geocaching in the middle of the night, so we'd be out.
Yeah.
In weird parts of town,
breaking in the buildings.
That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shooting BBs at stuff. Driving down the mountain with your headlights off and your hazards on, so we can only see the road for 2 seconds at a time. Getting pulled over by cops.
Yeah.
We should have like a separate thing where we just like do like the adventures of Jay and Rich.
Story time.
Yeah.
I've been told I should write a book about my life before, but
I wanted to make a documentary, and I never got around to it.
Well, yeah. Manchester sucks. It's unfortunate because it was good back in the day.
They used to be like the top. They were in the top bracket of safest places to live.
Yeah, it was like
they couldn't tear that sign down fast enough.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, I remember it was like number 6 in the country for like the safest place to live. But yeah, that's long gone.
Oh yeah, those days are past, man. I want to go back to. So I'll be living out there with mountains and coastline, and I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I might make it like a month-long road trip or something.
You should catalog it and live video and shit.
Yeah, we'll do the pod from the road.
Yeah. So, hey, Andy's here.
Hey, Andy.
He was having issues with the Twitch video, but he's coming in from Twitch, so hopefully that's a good sign that he got it working.
Sweet. Rich, do we have scary topics to talk about today?
We don't have scary topics, but we do have some musky minutes. We do have some meta news. And we have one or two scary things, but
I was starting a list of scary things. I only got one, and I think I brought it up before, but you'll have to let me know as I start talking about it.
I have this isn't really tech related, but it's kind of sciencey. But I did want to do this. Hey, you know what we didn't do?
What?
We didn't fix scene 2 so that it worked properly.
Oh, so we can share. So we can like watch a video together?
Yeah. So, check this out. So 2 days ago, the sun had this scary smiley face.
You know inspired this stash, by the way, Rich?
What?
I've been watching For All Mankind.
Oh yeah.
Ed Baldwin's buddy.
Gordo,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's such a great show. I finally finished what was there. I'm waiting for the next season, but
we gotta do a review. We gotta do like a summary of season 1 through 3.
Hell yeah. So so this was the other day. There was apparently this is like the precursor to a solar storm or something, but it looked like the sun was like, I'm gonna get you. You know, scary.
I'm looking at that now.
Yeah.
Did somebody outline the face? Because that doesn't look.
I think they did. Yeah. I don't think that was naturally occurring. I think they just kind of highlighted the lines. But yeah, weird as hell. I saw it and I was like, well, it's not really tech news, but it's cool.
Here, I have a photo of it. I'm gonna share.
I like the first sentence here. The sun is smiling upon us today, but not the kind that brings you good luck.
Oh. Can you see my file photo?
Yes, I can. Let me switch back. Boom. Love it.
That's beautiful. Throw the picture up, Rich. White. Oh, here. I got it right in front of me, actually. I'll just do it.
Well, I mean, I could.
Oh. Hold on. No, wait. This is going to go to a porn
here,
site,
I'll just go back, and then now you can see you and the sun. Well, you can't, but everyone else can.
Okay, good. Great. Beautiful.
Here, I fixed it. Now you can see it, too.
That's kind of frightening.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna kill you all.
While I smile about it. Oh man.
So what is there was just a solar flare? Are we in trouble?
Oh my god, it kind of does look like the orange.
The what?
Was it called the annoying orange, Andy? I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the annoying orange. Oh
yes. God. Yeah.
That's from the early days of YouTube.
Yes.
That was like I hated that show so much.
Yeah.
I was like, how? It was such a simpler time, though. There's so much crap now that like.
Oh yeah, the internet's changed quite a bit. I was actually talking to my son about this the other day. All right, so check it out. So, bam, bam.
That would have been a better picture to throw up than what I did.
It's striking.
So all this new web apps like TikTok, Instagram, like Reels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No longer does the algorithm detect what you click on and what you like. It detects how many seconds you stay on something before you swipe away.
Yeah.
So
well, that's the information that matters.
So now I'm stressed when I'm like going through Reels because I don't like there's like comedic people that are pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
Or, like people that do something really clever.
Well,
and
some
then
of
there's
the
like
people
the thirst trap chicks that are like.
Yeah. Well, some people that used to be on Vine back in the day have started up on TikTok. So that's
I follow
the guy Tom
on YouTube. He was like one of the big Viners. And so I'm like, as I'm going through, if I like linger too long on like a sexy girl, that's all I see for like
hours.
Ever. So now I'm stressed. I'm like, if my brain doesn't acknowledge what I'm looking at quick enough, I'm like telling it that yes, I want to see more of this. And I'm like, no, I want to see like Japanese schoolgirl voiceovers for like Miata. Have you seen the Miata videos where they like make their headlights blink?
No,
and wink
I haven't. But that sounds
oh my god,
funny actually.
It's adorable. But
oh man.
So I noticed we're on Instagram now.
We are.
And
we've actually been social this week.
All I see are thirst trap videos, Rich. So I'm guessing that you've been using the drug fix. Instagram.
Oh, you know it.
God, I hate that shit so much.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, sex always sells, but there's people on there that are underage. Like you can tell they're underage. Like I don't know if they have some sort of flagging system or something, but there's like no accountability for shit on there. There's like people that I'm like, where is this person's mother?
Yeah, that's it. It's always scary because not everybody
And
on
then
the
you
internet's good.
You get the ones with the social media parent that like forces their kid to do like sexy dance videos and stuff.
Oh, really? I didn't
And
know that
that's
was a
like,
thing.
oh my god, yeah, the parents that force their kids to like do social media makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so make sure you pay attention to how long you linger on shit, guys.
Yeah. Hey, I did have one more kind of scary space news.
Is it that the heat death of the universe is inevitable?
No, it's
everything is gonna go away.
There's a 328-foot asteroid speeding towards Earth.
Oh, sweet. Is it the one we smashed the
No,
satellite
it
into?
is not.
The DART mission. I'm waiting for that to come back and bite us in the ass.
So NASA does estimate that it would have to be 96 kilometers wide to actually wipe out life on Earth. So we shouldn't have anything to worry about. But
wait, is it still gonna hit us?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you think about the math, the odds of
it says
the Earth. My headphones are so loud.
Whoa.
The Earth is like what 75% water. So you got like a 1 in 4 chance that it's gonna hit the ocean. And it has to be a certain size to actually hit the seabed, because that's what would be like the worst case scenario.
Right.
And yeah, it's got to be a certain mass. But dude, I'd be down for asteroid apocalypse.
Right.
I mean, we're due, right?
We're due for an apocalypse. Yeah.
When was the last time I thought COVID? I was like, oh, this is it. Yes.
This is it.
Finally.
Yes.
Did you see the?
Oh,
do you look at any of the Instagram reels I send you? I've been
Yeah.
sending them to you
I've actually so I don't get on Instagram usually, and now that I'm using it for the pod, I've been logging in more, and you could switch accounts. So I sometimes will switch over to mine, and I went in there the other day. I have like 5 messages from you, and I was like,
yeah, oh, like this is hilarious.
Nobody else messages me.
The last one I sent you, the Stop Jerking Off one, is that Christian rapper. Oh my god, you should just play it. You should find it and play it. It's like this, like they're going hard, man. They're like,
really?
He's like, stop jerking off, and it's like, dude, it's a banger. I want to download it and play it. It's like this guy, he's driving a little trike, like a tricycle,
with the
Bible. And he's like telling you to read the Bible and start jerking off. And then it only reminded me because there's like an asteroid apocalypse at the end of it. Because, Judgment Day.
Right.
But, bro, it's a banger. Oh my god. So I realized that bro has entered my vocabulary in a non-ironic way now.
Right.
Like, I had been using it ironically for a while. And it's like when I used to say word.
Yeah.
And then it became part of my normal vocabulary. Is that how these things become?
I think it's just like repetition eventually leads to,
It's so annoying. I'm like editing videos of us, and I'm like, bro, I say bro so much. Like, I'm not a 20-something.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Supposed to say guy.
Guy.
Dude.
Yeah.
We still say dude. We use dude to punctuate.
We do.
Text to each other. We're like, dude.
So
you'll never guess what happened.
So obviously 90s of us.
Yeah.
But
well, at least we stopped calling each other fags.
Yeah. We've become woke.
That took a while. That took a while.
Yes.
Is KN, speaking of like not woke, Kanye? He got dropped by Adidas.
He got dropped by a whole bunch of people.
A lot of people dropped him.
Yes, and yeah.
people are like burning his like Yeezys or whatever the hell they are.
It's unbelievable.
Does he have like he's got like shoes, right?
Yeah.
So people like burning him. That guy is like, it's like if he wasn't cushioned by money, he'd probably be like one of those like homeless guys that like sleep at the bus station in New York, like covered in tinfoil.
Yeah.
Which is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't think it's actually
was
tinfoil, though. I think it's one of those, like, fire blankets.
Oh, is that what it was?
Or like a space blanket, keep you warm.
Why was I in New York? I was taking a bus. Oh, this is when I was going to pick up the car from Melissa.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you did that.
I had to take a bus out there and then drive the car back. But on the way out there, I had a layover in New York at like 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I smoked cigarettes back then, so I had to go out and smoke, and that was a mistake. And it's like...
bus stations are like the sketchiest place on the planet.
Like here, it's all drug addicts. Like, they're... Aside from, like, wanting to shank you and take your money, they're, like, coherent enough.
Pretty sure that's everywhere. Every bus station.
When I was in New York, it's, like, people with serious mental health issues, like, talking to themselves and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was fearful.
I mean, to be honest, though, there was people like
out of my element.
There was people like that in downtown Manchester growing up, too, but they weren't, like...
Yeah,
they were
like
just
a handful.
Yeah, there was only, like, 2 or 3 of them. So...
The failure of our social systems, Rich.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do anything about it.
No, me either. You know, old Zuckerberg better be careful, or he may end up on the bus bench covered in a blanket.
Mumbling about Meta to himself.
Yeah.
Sweet baby race.
Apparently, in their earnings call, he had to defend himself because of all the money he spent and lost. And yeah.
They're like, Mr. Zuckerberg, exactly what is this money going to? Remember when he was like fumbling at that hearing?
Yes.
The one where he couldn't drink water like a human.
Yeah. Yes. He looked like a robot.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like a robot.
Yes. Yes.
I'm surprised he's not self-aware enough to just get like a spokesperson to talk about Meta, because him talking about it is detrimental.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think
to listen to him.
I think Yeezy's free.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man. I'm just glad, like, you know, reality is finally sinking in. It seems like he still has to answer to the board. It's not just him and his crazy ideas. Like,
well, I've been saying that. I'm like, where is this magical board that's going to rein him in and or fire him? Because that's usually what the boards can do.
mm-hmm.
Like Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Like, he got ousted.
That's a good example, actually.
Like, just because you're the CEO or you invented the company, like, once it gets big enough, you got to answer to people, and your ass can be kicked to the curb.
And you never know if some rich, eccentric billionaire is going to swoop in and buy the company and then fire.
I was thinking about that.
Which also happened this week. Oh, man. I think I need to play the intro before I get into that, though. So,
is this for Meta?
No.
We didn't.
I don't have the Meta one. I don't know where I put it.
Go ahead and play the intro, Rich.
Okay.
Yes, Andy. Steve came back.
It's Musk.
I'm glad we changed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
So he sucks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So apparently the Twitter deal is finally done, months later, which is kind of cool. We can stop hearing about it 5 times a day on the news.
We're gonna be hearing about, like, all the fucked up shit he's doing.
Yeah, probably.
It's not going away. I'm guarantee it. I'm still waiting for Trump to come back.
Well, that's already been a thing. They're already talking about that. So he comes in, he cleans house, fired some of the top executives, and then announced that he's bringing Trump back too. So it's been an interesting day for Twitter, or week, I guess. You know,
it's sad.
It's a little sad.
Yeah, and all the stuff that Twitter's been trying to crack down on, that's going away. Like
Yep.
like the Russian bots and like all the spread of like misinformation and crap. You know, he's not gonna like.
Which is ironic because that was the reason he tried to back out of it. They don't have control of their bots.
Yeah, but he's all for free speech, right? Unless it's an employee complaining about the work environment.
Right.
Do you know what I found out? Is that gunshots I hear going off?
I don't think so.
Are you here, Rich?
Oh, right. No, I'm not.
Okay, shut up. I like to play. Is it fireworks or gunshots?
Yeah. Well, it's Halloween. Maybe people are being
Jeff
festive.
Bezos worked at McDonald's.
Really?
You think he would have had some clarity about treating employees?
Yeah, you'd think.
I was watching some documentary.
Oh, Andy just sent me this tweet from Elon. Apparently, Twitter will be forming a content moderation council with a widely diverse viewpoint. And there will be no major content decisions or account reinstatements before that council convenes. So,
there'll be a council of cloaked elders.
Yes,
in the dark room.
Council of Elders. Yeah. Exactly.
The people with
they're all going to be in dark robes and.
Yeah, do you remember that like urban legend about the people that had the keys to the internet?
Yes.
And like wasn't like Bill Gates was one of them.
Yeah.
And
I don't.
Were they like? They like DNS keys or something?
I forget. I don't know. I don't think it's an urban legend. I think there's something real. I just don't remember the story behind it.
Yeah, this is like early 2000 stuff. It just reminded me of that, people in cloaks.
Yeah, there's 7 people who hold the keys to worldwide internet security. That's what it is.
Good stuff.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Bunch of crap. Okay, yeah, it's DNS. It's related to DNS.
DNS, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, there's like only a handful of major DNS servers, right? There's
yeah.
And then like
everything else is just a forwarder that forwards to the other one. So the master key is part of a global effort to make the whole domain name system secure and the internet safer. Every time the key holders meet, they are verifying each entry in the online phone book is authentic, and it prevents a proliferation of fake web addresses that could lead people to malicious websites used to hack computers and steal credit card data. So, yeah.
So it is a real thing.
It is a real thing.
I don't know why I thought it was an urban legend. It just sounds like an urban legend when you say like the key holders of the internet and whatnot. You think they have like actual keys? Like Bill Gates wears like a key around his neck?
I doubt it. It's not going to be anything like that.
They all walk into a room and there's like a server case and they all have like a key to it, their own lock on it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the nuclear launch keys.
Yes. And you have to have all 7 of them to turn at the same time.
Yes. That's awesome.
Oh, man. Oh, did you see the guy on Reddit this week?
No.
He got himself a old Netflix cache server. 262 terabytes of storage on it.
Of cache video?
No. It was wiped. I read that.
He got like an actual physical server.
Yeah. It was just a decommissioned server, and they wiped it as part of their decommissioning. But there's still 262 terabytes of storage, and it uses OpenConnect, which apparently was used, years and years ago for what the hell was it? It's a dial-up internet. Prodigy dial-up internet.
Prodigy internet.
And they used it for their caching, so that the internet would be a little faster, even though you're on dial-up. Because
yes.
So apparently that OpenConnect platform was used for that, and now Netflix uses it to cache their videos, or at least they did. They may have moved on to something new since this server, but
right.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can try data recovery on the. See if you can recover something.
Chances are they probably use DBAN or something.
All those shows they stop stopped showing. Netflix used to be so awesome. It was like the killer app.
Well, it's like now it's like all there was at one point.
Oh, they're red too.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like I could get behind this.
I could use.
What is that though? Like fucking 6U or 8U or something? It's huge. I don't even think that would fit in my rack. My rack's only like 12U.
Oh, I'm not a rack guy, Rich. I don't.
Yeah.
I know. I finally got rid of my. I had blade servers just lying around.
Yeah.
I finally just threw them out. I'm like, nobody's gonna buy them. Nobody wants them anymore. They're like Dell PowerEdge.
Apparently, some people still buy them though, because this guy.
Yeah. Well, I sold one a while back. I sold one of them.
Didn't you use one for the Minecraft server for a while?
I had a stand-up server. It was like a
Oh, okay. I got you. Like a desktop,
like a small business server. Yeah. That was the old Minecraft server. Yeah, I like that machine. I used to just like all the tech stuff I had was just like work closets that just had old shit. I'm like, can I take that? And
yeah,
sure. I'm like, cool.
What are you?
That was how I replenished my my inventory of tech stuff.
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool. I like that they're red.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Yeah, funny story. I didn't know it was red until you just said that. So,
What color do you think it was, Rich?
I thought it was just a shadow. Like I thought it was silver, and it was just a shadow.
it was just like. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I'm like slightly colorblind in one of my eyes.
Really?
If I like switch back and forth between which eye I'm looking out of, like the colors change.
Oh.
Like a lot. Like one has like a warmer hue to it.
That's weird.
And then the other one's like more bluish.
Huh.
It's weird. It's like two different color temperatures.
That is weird.
But it doesn't. I don't really notice when I'm looking.
When you have both eyes open.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is most of the time.
Yeah. So, hey, so you got a new video card recently.
Yes.
How many power jacks does it have on it?
Two 8-pin. Why?
So, NVIDIA's 4090 apparently can plug up to 4 8-pin GPU power cables into it. It actually uses a new 16-pin connector, but it takes 4 to then, adapt over to the 16-pin connector.
Yeah.
But at least 2 users already have complained because the connector, not the card, the connector has overheated and melted while use.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's only like 12 volts. Like each 4 pins is 12 volts.
Yeah, they're obviously drawing more than those wires can handle, though. So.
Jesus.
Because the voltage is irrelevant if it's pulling a huge amount of.
I was looking to return my 3080 or whatever the hell I bought.
Yeah.
Because the rest of my system isn't up to spec, so my CPU is like a bottleneck.
Oh yeah.
I have like 32 gigs. It's DDR3 or 4. What are we on now? 5?
I think we're on 5 still, but yeah.
So yeah, I think it's 3. It's old.
Yeah.
And then but it's got like what is it, 16 cores? It's like an 8-core with dual hyper-threading.
Yeah.
It's like an i7.
Yeah, which was a decent chip.
System, which I'm like, and I've always been on like there hasn't been any real CPU improvements. We just started adding cores at this
Pretty
point.
Much, yeah.
There's no new technologies or anything, but then like
instead of going up, we just moved outward.
Yeah, so I'm like, if I throw a decent and I can play I can play Space Engineers now at like full specs and
That's
stuff,
kind of cool.
and I can play
newer
games.
I haven't played that game forever.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
they've added a bunch of stuff.
I know. Well, I haven't played it actually played it in probably like 4 or 5 years. Like it was still I think it was still like early alpha when I played it last. And
you should go back to playing PC games.
I went to play it again like a couple years ago, and they had added planets, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So like
they had planets when we played.
No, not when I first started. There was no planets that I remember.
Oh, well, maybe we never played on a map that had planets.
Maybe. But anyway, but I did have some fun, like trying to figure out how to get out of the planet's gravity and get back out to space. It was interesting.
I probably haven't showed you. I built an actual Saturn V rocket.
Yeah.
To escape the atmosphere. Yeah, I started. I can't play on like not creative though when I'm doing shit like that because it takes too long. You can only carry so much stuff on you, and I'm like, I'm not gonna craft all this stuff. So.
Remember when I used to download all the blueprints from Steam?
Yes.
And I had that one that was the Enterprise, and it was like massive.
I built an Enterprise.
Like you couldn't even move because it was so heavy. Like
that's why I made my own that are not to scale, so they're like. They look like the Enterprise, but a single person can fly them. You can like walk the length of the ship by yourself without, because I get lost in them. I download a blueprint for like, it's like a full scale Enterprise, but and I'm wandering around. I'm like fucking lost.
Yep.
Like who wants to do that? So I built like a Saturn V rocket. It has like stages where like the main boosters break off because you get.
Nice.
I got program blocks that detect when you reach a certain altitude, and then like. Because you run out of hydrogen. It's basically like real space flight, man.
Yeah. And it took them a while to get there. I mean, but every time I played it, I would go back and play. It was improved a little more every time.
It's really fun. Yeah, it's like Minecraft, but way more complicated.
Do you remember Medieval Engineers? It was like a spin-off.
Yes.
Yeah,
I remember you were playing that.
I played it a little bit, but it wasn't as fun as being in outer space. Like, I could see Medieval Engineers being fun if like it was like peer-to-peer, like you build for like an hour, and then after that it's all like you two fighting, like defending your fortress or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that could be fun, but I don't think I ever played with anyone else. I don't think I even played with you at any point. Maybe I did.
No, I remember trying to play with you. I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
When I play by myself in Space Engineers, I turn the meteor showers to like Armageddon to like give myself something to like fight against, because they'll smash into your ship and mess stuff up, and then you got to go and repair. So it gives me something to do. And of course, there is like AI and stuff in there. But it's a fun. It's fucking. We should go back to playing PC games, man. I'm gonna eBay my my Xbox. I think.
Really? Yeah. I mean, it's disappointing because I think we both had a lot of hope for it, but
it just wasn't. And I've been like thinking, so many things are just not a smooth experience in this day and age.
Yeah.
I was telling you about this, and I'm like, I just want to sit down. Like when I was trying to do...
Is the internet broken? Like, is this like a real thing? Or is it just us being old and...
No, yeah, it's probably us being old. We're like, this doesn't work right. I hate it.
I feel like everything is just like fractured and broken. I don't know. It's not like it used to be.
I sit down, like I'm the creative type. Mm-hmm. And like I also have like severe ADD. So like, it's rare that I like want to sit down and focus on something.
Yeah.
And like when I sit down, I'm like, I'm gonna make a song, I'm gonna make a comic, I'm gonna do this, and then just nothing works. And instead of just doing what I want to do, I'm fighting with the computer. Cause I was showing you Adobe Premiere. I just wanted to make the clip for just the tip,
right,
for your video, and I sat down, and then just the app wasn't functioning properly.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't scrub through the videos and stuff. It just wasn't behaving properly, and a lot of times I'm just like,
forget it.
I don't know the patience.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard. I think in this day and age, I mean, we have...
It should be easier.
Yeah, it should be easier. We have come so far in technology that things should be super easy now. Like, and I think that's why I end up like always using Apple products, because at least they're easy to use.
Oh, here we go. No, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, because I was like, you're like, why don't you just get an Apple? I'm like, you're right. I should just get an Apple for all my media stuff, because I as much as they should on Apple, I've always been like, they're great for creative types, media stuff. that's where I learned to do video editing and shit on an old Pixar lamp
Yeah.
iMac back at school
Man.
with 1 gigabyte of RAM.
I still kick
And
myself every
iMovie.
time when I think of selling that thing. Mm.
I know. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I'm trying to downsize, so I'm like, I don't want to get, because I've had that SE for so long.
Yeah.
But it's just sitting on my bed. I haven't done shit with it.
Yeah.
But I want to hold on to it. So now I'm like, should I go and sell this stuff? Should I just throw it away?
Yeah.
Should I put it in storage?
I did find a Facebook group last week though that's people selling vintage gear, like old computers and stuff. So like, just in the last week, I've seen people selling 2Es, Apple 2Es, which I would love to get my hands on, but they were way more than I could afford. The cheapest one was $500.
Oh, the 2E. Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
the Apple 2E. Yeah,
Those are like in a museum now.
that was like the first computer I ever really used in junior high basic programming class. Like,
Yeah, I posted something about that. I was like, this is what I learned BASIC on.
yeah,
With I don't remember how I learned it because I didn't know BASIC. There was no internet. There was no books. I was just like, it lets you type on the screen.
I think a lot of what I did was just trial and error. I mean,
yeah, I think that's how I learned too. And then I started doing QBasic.
yeah,
I got my I'm not throwing away my vintage 384 XD laptop.
Yeah.
The one I posted a
the
picture
new
about
one.
that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I love that oldversion.com. It's just
yes.
HTML. Because I got
every
my
other
stupid thing
website is like super high end and HTML5 everywhere, and yeah,
and like Google still kind of works.
kind of.
There must exist just a text-based browser.
Well, I know what most people have been doing because there used to be a browser that was geared towards, old computers. We talked about it on a show recently, but it never really worked great. But I did read some people are doing like a Squid proxy. And
we talked about that.
It's converting everything to basic HTML. I don't know how it works. I haven't looked into it, but I think that might be the only option. And I have a VMware ESXi host here, so I could easily spin up a proxy and then use it. But I just don't have the time. So
yeah, I mean, somebody must have what set up.
I hope so.
That's what I should look for. I don't know. I was surprised that I found on eBay a brand new PCMCIA wireless card.
Yeah, I know. That was interesting. And how hard was it to configure once you got it? Like, I remember wireless, even in XP, was like dreadful to set up.
Oh God, XP's built-in wireless, which was only part of Service Pack 2.
Yeah,
it wasn't native. That was a nightmare. No, this I don't remember what brand it is, but it does have its own little app. You can do a site survey and then connect.
Nice.
But it's wireless.
B.
G. G.
Oh, really?
But it only allows up to WEP encryption.
Okay.
And I just found out that you can no longer just have an open wireless network hotspot through iPhone.
Yeah.
Which I had done very recently, and that must be new.
Yeah.
But Android still lets you do it. So I can just open up my hotspot and then connect the laptop to it. So it's kind of cool. I can go on Windows 98 and browse the web.
Yeah.
Well, browse the web.
Yeah.
I
browse
downloaded
the one or two pages that you can actually get to still.
Yes, I downloaded BearShare.
Nice.
Just for the hell of it, and it's still
connect.
I forgot all these old like 98 era apps.
Yeah.
All try to install toolbars to your browser.
Yeah, I remember my favorite was DC++, and there's really only one person I've ever met that even knew what it was.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It was like the best file sharing app. So when I was living,
it's still a thing.
I was living in a college town, and I used to be able to go, like, we didn't have high-speed internet, and yeah, see, and that's the person that has heard of it.
The only other person between the two of you.
Yeah. So, but I used to go to the library at this college and just plug into the Ethernet on the wall in a corner somewhere, and nobody would ever stop me. And I download so much crap on DC++. Like, Wow. It was hilarious. It was by far my favorite peer-to-peer sharing.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember. How come you never recommended that to me?
I think you might have been at. I think you might have been in Maine.
We weren't talking.
No, I think you might have been in Maine when I was big into that.
That was back when I was at school and they didn't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
There, so during class, plugging into the LAN was the only. So I would download as much shit as I could during school hours for like after hours, and I didn't have my own computer, so I'd burn every. Well, I had my own computer, it was a desktop,
right?
So I'd burn on that iMac. I'd burn everything to like CD, and then bring them back to my
CD-ROM.
CD-ROM, man. So the toolbars reminded me of back in the day doing IT support, just clearing all the browser.
Oh yeah.
All.
I mean, people would have like multiple ones, like
There'd be this much space for like viewing websites.
Yeah.
On Internet Explorer. The rest was all like browser toolbars.
The Ask toolbar, the Yahoo toolbar, Google even had a toolbar.
They did that. BearShare tried to install it.
Jesus.
Unfortunately, the peer-to-peer network for BearShare is down. We couldn't find any music. The first thing I looked up, Metallica.
Of course. Oh man, yeah. Before we get too far off topic, you mentioned CPUs and how we're adding more cores now and not actually improving on the technology much.
We're not even adding cores anymore.
Well,
we're like at.
I have an article in here about the rumored CPU in the new Mac Pro that's supposed to be coming out. And it's supposed to
M2 Extreme.
It's the M2 Pro and the M2 Extreme, which is similar to how they've done it in the past with the M1s, but the Pro is going to have between 24 and 48 cores, and the Extreme will have between 76 and 152 cores.
GPU cores.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So wait, is Apple making their own graphics chips too?
Well, it's a system on chip, so it does everything.
So they don't even use like NVIDIA anymore?
I don't believe so, but I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe Andy's still listening.
I've been out of the loop with Macs.
Andy would know for sure.
I don't know anything in the M2 era.
But could you imagine, I mean, even a GPU, which, I mean, they're always better than the CPUs that are in our computers, but to have 152 cores, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Andy's still listening. I just do the new
GPUs.
Do the new Macs have their own standalone GPU still, or is it all system on chip? That's what the question was.
Do they still use NVIDIA?
And then we wait patiently.
We wait for Andy's response.
It's all system on chip, yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's all built into that M2 Extreme.
It's a single chip.
Yeah. Does everything.
What is the cooling on that? Is it like liquid?
No, I don't think it's liquid. Just fans, like traditional cooling. I mean, they don't get as hot as like the old x86 chips, but they still would. I mean, some of these these are workhorses. They're made to, to do heavy tasks. So
I just watched a documentary on the history of Cyrix.
Yeah, he said it's air cooled and already stays super cool because it's ARM. Yeah. So they don't need any fancy liquid cooling or anything. It wouldn't really benefit them.
Mm-hmm.
So
interesting. Yeah, I should get a Mac.
Shit, the what is it? The Air doesn't even have a fan. It's just
yeah, but you can't like put that thing in your lap. Well, the 2015 version was the last one I had, and that thing got toasty.
That was still Intel though. This is ARM chips now. So
yeah, but I was surprised what you could do on the Air.
Yeah.
Like I was like playing Minecraft, like maxed out specs, which sounds like it's not, but it does require some decent graphics to do that kind of stuff. And I was surprised the Air could run it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Andy's so they have throttling based on the temperature of the chip. So you're not going to get the power that you'll get on a MacBook Pro because the Pro has proper cooling and
yeah. So. I didn't realize the Nintendo Switch had a fan in it.
Yeah.
I was sitting there one day in the quiet, the top. There's vents.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm like, is there a breeze coming out of this? I put my ear up to it. It's just this little quiet fan on it. And they are. Do you have anything else to that topic? I could go into like Nintendo stuff.
Oh no! That was it. I was just mentioning that, like the ridiculous number of cores that are in the CPU and GPU.
So they're releasing a bunch of new games on the Switch, and No Man's Sky was on that list.
Oh God!
No Man's Sky runs on the Switch. that game, like, did not run on the PC. Like it was like. I remember trying to run it when it first came out.
I feel like maybe I should give that game another chance now that it's not in its infancy.
They've patched it and it's a decent game now.
Yeah, I haven't played it since it first came out, so
there's still not like.
I got stuck on some planet and I spent hours mining shit and then I was like, fuck this, I'm done.
That's basically what I do. You visit a few planets and you realize it's like the same on every planet, just with like a different coat of paint on it. Yeah. It's the same elements. Animals look weird, but I get more replay out of No Mario Sky than I do No Man's Sky.
Yes, I'm so glad I still have that.
I know, it's so fun. But
oh man,
yeah. So yeah, I'm interested on it being. I just dropped $250 on a 3DS because I wanted to download all my games since the store was supposedly going away.
Yeah.
And after I did that, I read that for the foreseeable future, you can still just download anything you've purchased.
Interesting.
In the past, but I mean that will eventually go away. But
I'm sure
they've been acting no, it's going away. If you don't get your games, you're screwed. The store being able to buy stuff is shut down, so you can't link your credit card and buy games from the game store.
Yeah.
But I found a workaround.
Oh.
You can still buy and download games if there's money on your account. So what you do is you go on your Switch and you link your Nintendo ID, and then you can put funds on your Nintendo account on the Switch, and they will be reflected on the 3DS.
Huh.
So I bought a couple games. I bought Mario Maker and
I actually had fun with Mario Maker. Like, I think my Andy wants us to have a new segment called "Whatever Nintendo Did to Suck More This Week."
I don't think I'm like. We don't complain about Nintendo really.
No, I mean, I think that's just because we've been playing the Xbox more and bitching about that and how terrible it is.
I'll forever complain that I don't like their switch from the DS form factor. The Switch to the Switch.
Yeah.
The Switch. I don't like the Switch. The Switch is just a generic gaming handheld. It's like the Steam Deck. It's just it plays AAA games. It doesn't feel Nintendo at all. Like Nintendo always had like this feel to it, family friendly.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I bought one. I bought an Ace card off Amazon, and it. So back in the original DS Lite, I did have one of those ROM cartridges. The 3DS, they're really good at like updating. Every time there's an update, it like blocks these stupid cards from working.
Yeah.
But I think they're done updating at this point.
Probably.
So I bought a card for it, and I was able to load a game, but the load time was so long for the game to start. I just get bored.
I noticed recently you can go on Amazon or eBay or whatever, and you can buy those cartridges, but for all the other systems. So you can get one for the Genesis and the Nintendo, Super Nintendo. They all have them now, where you get like 150 games on one cartridge. And
oh no! Don't do that. That's how I fried my Game Boy Advance. I bought.
Oh, I'm not doing it. I want the original games. Like that's.
Yeah.
I'm collecting.
I the brand I use is Ace Card. That's what I have on the light, and
Yeah.
You load your own ROMs and shit. But I bought one of those Game Boy Advance cartridges that had 200 games on it, and they were all like all the Pokemons and like basically every like big title.
Yeah.
And when I got it, the titles were all like hacked together ripoffs.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't like, some of them were full games, some of them were like repeats. Like if it said it was like Pokemon Red, it was actually like Pokemon Yellow. Like the titles didn't match up, and then it fried my Game Boy Advance, and it hasn't booted since. This is the one I replaced the because you can get this nice LCD, because remember the Game Boy Advance, the backlight was really like weak,
terrible.
The same with the SP. The original the Hockey Puck Game Boy Advance didn't have backlight at all.
Right.
You'd have to mod it, but somebody developed a nice crisp LCD screen with like a legit. It's not like front lit; it's backlit. It looks so good. Huh. So I modded it and everything. I did the same for my Game Boy Color. Like that looks great.
Awesome.
But that stupid cartridge I bought on Amazon fried it.
Oh man,
it's dead. It's dead, Morty. It's not coming back.
Oh man. Crap, I forgot where I was going with this. There was actual companies in China, and they would make knockoffs of the games. Like, it was like a big thing for the last 20, 30 years, really. Like, they'll just take anything and just change it a little bit and then slap a new name on it. Like, Jumping Boy, and it was really like Mario or something.
Yes, that's what this cartridge was like. There's like 20 games that were just Mario.
Yeah.
It's stupid. But they got $30 off me, so they made their money.
I forgot to put it in I forgot to put it in the notes, but we're talking about video games. I bought a Nintendo Zapper the other day for Duck Hunt. I found it at Goodwill, of all places, just sitting on a shelf. They had 2 of them.
Nice. Yeah. About one.
Yeah. The other one, the wire was kind of splitting.
Those don't work well on LCDs.
Oh, they don't work at all on LCDs. There's mods you can do to make it work, but like one of them.
I heard it's like a brightness thing.
So what happens is, for a split second, the screen goes black
when you pull the trigger, and
the ducks where they were is just a square of white light. And the zapper doesn't shoot, it actually detects light. So it can see if you're pointing at that square or not. And if you're not, you miss. And if you are, it kills the bird. So
that's why it was originally called the light gun.
Yeah. So it's literally a split second. And the newer TVs just can't do it because they're, different technology. They're much faster. They're, we don't have scan lines like we used to.
Yeah. You could add them in emulators.
Yeah, that's true. I have done that before. Even DOSBox can do that, because I actually could emulate the Tandy graphics on an emulator in DOSBox. It was pretty nice. So, yeah. So I saw this article, and it's old news, so it's nothing new, but I hadn't seen an official killing off of the apps. But if you recall back, 5 years ago or so, with Windows 8 and 8.1, they were trying to push this new universal Windows platform where they would have one app in the Microsoft Store, and it would work on the PC, it would work on tablets, it would work on the phone. Like, no matter the processor architecture, it would just work.
Universal apps, but I thought the App Store had no apps.
It might have been exaggerating a little.
Those would also be compatible with the ARM.
Yeah.
What was the ARM only version?
The RT, yeah. So that was the goal, was to have a universal app for everything. And they went as far as to block Win32 apps from their store. So you couldn't even put your app in there if you developed an app. You would have to, put it on a website somewhere, like back in the day. But apparently they are killing off the universal app entirely. Like, I don't know. I don't know if, like, chicken or the egg, like, which came first. I don't know if it's because the phone died and didn't go anywhere, or they're killing the phone off because they don't want to have to develop apps twice. I don't know.
Right.
But my hunch is the phone didn't pick up, so they're ditching the whole.
Oh, you think?
Idea.
You think, Rich?
Yeah, that's my hunch.
There's a T-shirt coming soon to our store. It's got no apps.
It's got no apps. I love it.
Yeah. I'm so done with Microsoft, man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I really did embrace the live tiles. Like, I thought it was a great idea. I love them
so much.
But they failed miserably. Like, I mean, first and foremost, when Windows 8 came out, 8.1, they fixed it. But on Windows 8, you couldn't just leave your start window up on a screen. Like, if you have multiple monitors, every time you would click on one of the other screens, it would just go away and bring it back to the desktop. And I thought, how cool would that be if I could have a separate screen with just my start button?
The start menu,
start menu. And then all of my live tiles updated live. It would be cool. Like, you could have, sports and stocks and news and all kinds of weather. All that would be right there. Little widgets, little live tiles. And they really just hosed it.
They screwed the pooch. They dropped the ball. They
really did. Like, really.
Fumbled. It was we didn't know. It was so weird. We didn't know about this. I either sent you a link or I posted on our Facebook where they threw a funeral for iPhone when they came out with the Windows.
Oh yeah, you sent that to me. Directly.
Yeah, with the Windows, not the Windows 10 phone. What was it before? What did they call it? Just the Windows phone.
Yeah,
Windows Phone 8.
I think it was just the Windows Phone. Yeah. But they really thought it was going to be an iPhone killer.
They had this stunt where they had a hearse and they had an R.I.P. iPhone. They really thought they were going to, like, kill the iPhone, and they, like, not, they wouldn't have been able to kill it, but they're late to the market, and
they half-ass everything.
They half-ass everything, and it's so annoying. So I have, like, Lenovo's yogas, and so I have the pens, and so you have to download the Lenovo Pen app from the Windows Store. So I went to download it, and it's like, you've reached the maximum number of computers you could have this software installed on. Please go and delete some computers from your account. And I'm like, I don't even own that many Lenovo's, and the limit's 10. And I don't even think I've had 5 computers that would have used that app. I don't remember downloading it that many times.
Wow.
So I'm going into my Microsoft account, and I'm just deleting, because of course I have all these old computers linked to my Microsoft account.
Of course.
Over the years, because I buy something and then I sell it, like, immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm deleting stuff, and then I still can't download this stupid app because it keeps saying that. And then I found out there's a completely separate page. So I've been deleting computers from some sort of queue on my account that didn't affect my software. I had to go into this other section that showed another list of computers that were attached to my Microsoft account, and then start deleting stuff from there.
Wow.
Before I could, it was
so once again, Microsoft hoses things.
Yeah. I have this live tile weather app that's just it's a live radar. I love it.
Yeah.
It just shows a live tile as just a Doppler radar, and I think I've showed you. It's next to my front door. I mounted it to the wall so you can see the weather, because it's also a full screen app.
Right.
And so I install it and everything, and I always get to that point where it's like, you've installed this on too many computers.
Yeah.
Which iPhone doesn't do that kind of stuff, does it? Apple, where they're like,
no,
you have too many iProducts with this installed.
In fact, I can share most of my apps with the rest of the family if I've bought it. So, because I have a family account set up.
Another shitty Microsoft thing, man. They suck so bad. And I'm done with the phone. The phone's gone. It's been shipped. I'm still waiting for my eBay money, because they like to do that. We're holding this for a month to make sure you're not a criminal. I'm like,
it's sad that eBay came to that. Like, it used to be so fun. Like, I remember making, like, legit money on eBay, just selling old shit and like going to
Now,
going to MIT and picking up more old shit and then selling that.
yeah. Now there's a limit to how much you can sell.
Yeah, and they charge you like crazy, like.
And yeah, their fees are insane, and
Yeah.
they don't give you your money right away. They're like, well, we'll take the shipping out of the money that we owe you, but we're not going to give you the money.
Yeah, bitches.
I'm like, wow, fuck you. So, yep, so I'm either gonna go Apple or Android. I haven't decided yet. I still got my 8.
Well, we have one more topic and it's yours, and I have no idea what it is, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
This whole Halloween thing was a disaster. Well, I thought I mentioned it before. I was trying to look up scary IT related stuff for Halloween.
Yeah.
And every time I try to look it up, I didn't know what to type in for searches, so it was just like horror stories from IT. This customer was just a big jerk. And I'm like, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, I this story I've known about for a while, and I think it's crazy because I love radiological events like Chernobyl, people that have accidentally been exposed to radiation. Oh, it's doing that thing where I can hear my voice. I gotta drop out.
Oh,
be right back.
All right. Every damn week. So I think Jay is the only one with technical problems now.
It's I can still hear it. Why can't I still hear it?
I don't know.
Usually it stops. I can't talk when I hear my voice.
I guess instead of typing it, I could have just said it out loud.
Testing.
Yeah.
It's loud as fuck.
Weird.
Check.
You're also, your video's a little delayed now, too. It wasn't before. Can't hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah.
Fuck! I guess we gotta end the show.
Aww.
Wow. I'm not talking, Rich.
Okay. Well, I'm still curious about this topic, so we'll put it on next week. You're really not going to talk at all? Not even a word? Not even goodbye? I can't hear you.
Chest.
Hey, there you are.
No, it's I can't. Bye!
All right. This has been Direct Tech Support. Oh, this is the Halloween